Oh,
Welcome
darn.
to our planning session, Earthquake Preparedness. This is the last unit in our Earth Science section investigating earthquakes and volcanoes. And what I wanted to do, we have Pam joining us this afternoon, is to share a document I found on the Southern California Earthquake Center section on home preparedness. So let me share that with you. We can take a look at it together. Um, Let me know if you can see the screen share. Do you see it now?
Yes, I do.
And what you'll
It's
notice is there are 4 steps, step 1 through 4. Step 1 is the usual securing your space, like tying down your bookshelves, removing heavy objects from above your head, those kinds of things. And we'll come back to these. And a plan with your family about, sort of a family meeting. How are we going to do this? Where will we um, be in different places? How do we survive? How do we get back together? How do we let one another know everything is okay? Third one is organizing the disaster supplies. I think this has some potential for sort of a homework, carry your lesson home kind of a project. And the fourth step in the prepare section is to minimize your financial hardships by organizing all of your important documents, financial and otherwise, and um, including fixing up your house. And let me take a look at the second. This is a 4-part, I'm sorry, a three-step plan. Prepare is what we've looked at. Here is the survive section with 2 steps. Step 5, drop, cover, and hold on. Drop and cover has been around for years. I remember showing students of mine the old black and white film made by the government with that fancy little song, drop and cover, and then improve the safety after by evacuating if you have to and turning off the gas and other things. And then finally, the third part is the recover, the after part, and that is restoring things and making things normal, going back to school, going back to work to the extent possible. So let me go back to prepare. I know you had some thoughts about step 2, planning to be safe.
yes. One of the things that they've been able to realize lately is that actually dialing out a phone call on a landline or other kinds of places take up a lot of resources, and that if people have smartphones or other kinds of devices such as iPads and those kinds of things that have messaging capability, that it's much better to send a text message. And having contact with someone outside of your local area, a grandma that's in another state, say in Washington State, where you all contact that person via a text message, and then she has all of that information in one location for the whole family. Other family members in other parts of the United States or the area can contact her, and then she can relay where everyone is and if they're safe or not. So that's one that would be a good family practice to establish ahead of time as well. Finding, who is that one person out of state we're all going to contact, and making sure that person is in their contact listing so that they can text message them.
Somebody that is capable of and relaying the message, kind of a thing.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think the point is not having everybody call in and overloading the phone lines. That way is that you make the contact out and then sort of setting up your own phone tree kind of a thing. We're
Absolutely.
okay, you call everybody, you call 3 people, have them call 3, and so on. Great. So there you have it, the prepare.
And
survive and recover plan from, in this case, the Earthquake Country Alliance. This is obviously built out of Los Angeles area, and I think we can use some of that info to build a pretty good lesson to involve kids and get them to be more proactive about it. Thank you, Pam, for joining us. I'm going to end this broadcast, and I'll send you a copy of those materials so that you can look them over after I've finished preparing them. Bye. Thanks for being
bye.
here.